Bricks. They don't rot, fade, warp or dent. They are the perfect building block. So how do you make the thing that makes things? And pipe organs. The music it makes is as complex as it is majestic. And building one is an incredible feat of engineering and craftsmanship. See you after the break. Welcome back to How It's Made. Later we look at pipe organs. The music it makes is as complex as it is majestic, and building one is an incredible feat of engineering and craftsmanship. But first, whether mud, ice, marble or plain old shale, bricks are the building blocks that have created the great cities of the world, keeping you cool during the summer and warm in winter. But how do you make the thing that makes things? Bricks are often made of shale, a lightweight rock that splits easily into thin layers. Quarry machines dig 40 centimeters down to expose the shale to the elements for 2 years. This weakens it, making it easier to process once it gets to the factory. A 1.5 meter tall stone wheel with a steel tire grinds the shale into powder. It grinds up to 50 tons of shale per hour. A screen sifts out pieces that need more grinding. The powder then goes to the pug mill, where it's mixed with water. This makes a thick paste that will next go through to the extrusion machine. The extruder forces the paste through a rectangular opening to form one long continuous piece, called a slug. At the same time, it shaves off the crustier top layer to expose what will become the face of the brick. If this grey shale mixture is fired as it stands, it will naturally produce a red brick. To engineer a different colour, they coat the slug in sand mixed with an oxide mineral such as zinc or iron. Next, they mark the surface with a textured roller. This is just one of many popular designs. Then a large knife comes down like a guillotine and slices the slug into 2-meter lengths. The 3 holes in the brick are formed by pins when the brick was still a slug. The holes are designed to decrease the brick's weight. Out of each 2-meter length, 20 7-centimeter bricks are cut. The uneven ends are recycled into new slugs. Next comes the delicate job of stacking these newly minted bricks to be. A machine first separates them. Then, using inflating bags, they grasp, raise, then stack the bricks. Meanwhile, the water in the bricks is starting to evaporate. To hasten that process, the bricks go into a dryer for 2 days. The dryer gets its hot air from the heat generated by the kiln, where the bricks go next for firing. The kiln is basically a giant oven, which bakes the bricks at 1040 degrees Celsius. One and a half days later, the bricks are ready. The transfer machine takes them out of the kiln. But before they go to market, a technician does a quality check. He weighs and measures a sample to see if it meets the design specifications. Bricks are designed to absorb some water. If they repel water completely, they'll also repel the wet mortar the mason's going to use to stick the bricks together. So to test absorbency, the technician breaks a brick in half. He weighs it before and after soaking it in water for 24 hours. By comparing the weights, he can see how much water the brick has absorbed. Once the batch gets the sign-off, They stack the bricks into cubes of 5 to 600. Each brick weighs 2.5 kilograms. So each cube weighs in at 1/4 of a ton. Brick is one of the sturdiest building materials around. It doesn't rot, fade, warp or dent. Bricks are also energy efficient. They absorb heat to help cool your house in the summer and hold heat to help keep it warm in the winter. The perfect building block.